Hello, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hello, how are you doing? I hope you had a nice Christmas with friends and families, and that you still have gorgeous holidays, my friends. This is your Rauhnacht number 3 on the 27th of December 2023, which stands for March of 2024. Let's have a look into this. I found it so interesting, and the cards are still out, that we're having like all the cards out for all the Rauhnächte. And it's so funny that they brought it back out on the second day of your Rauhnächte, because it all matters, so they all tie into one another. It wasn't like this last year when I recorded these. You can go back and check and see how they're different if you'd like. They're in playlists, so they're easy to find, as are this year's. We're gonna have a look into, and I was already given, we're gonna work with clear quartz today for your day, and the topic of the day is to open yourself up to others and to your own inner self, so that your own inner personalities, what you hold dear within yourself. And we're working with clear quartz, which is a huge amplifier for manifestations, but also for other things. You can basically speak to your crystals and ask them to take on different roles. And I've never actually had a crystal that said no to the process. It's rather that if you're aware of it, they're actually coming to you for different reasons and through different times, much like animals or any encounters in your life that are important are meant to come in at a certain time. Same with crystals. And this can be significant because I didn't mention it in the other reading so far. So crystals may play a huge role for you, maybe in March of 2024. But definitely like on this day to open yourself up, maybe also to set the intention if you're suffering from social anxiety, because I'm getting this right now. For this could be rather specific, obviously, or always wanted to go out and meet new people, meet new friends, open yourself up to others. Maybe carry a crystal in your pocket, possibly a clear quartz that you've asked before to work with you on that very topic, okay? Because that can be very, very helpful. Now, let's have a look into one of the cards. This one, no. For today. This one, no. Lots of things are popping up, but are no. This one, no. So maybe encounters that were, oh, okay. So it may have been hard for you to open yourself up to others and then also to yourself because you've been hurt before in certain areas. And that makes a lot of sense. That's sometimes people turn to animals then, or to things that are just more reliable than human beings. Yeah, we're going to have a look into this, I have a feeling like, but this one, no, but it seems to be time for you to, this one, yes, to come out of your shell. Wow. To come out of, yeah, totally. Okay, soul tribe, soul family. Absolutely, 100%. Okay, this is important to really open yourself up to these new encounters, and to really set the intention to do so for this third Rauhnacht, because soul tribe wants to come in throughout 2024. And I also do remember there was a reading, I might have even titled it like that, in the Healy readings, that seems to be corresponding to this third Rauhnacht. So have a look and check it out. This is so interesting. I never thought they would be connected like that, but they are. This is the thing about spiritual work. You never really know what you're getting. Like I never know what things are about until I tap myself in and then get an inkling. But then the connections often come in later, or, you know, cards are all of a sudden making sense that didn't make sense on their own. And I feel on the third Rauhnacht that may be exactly what's happening to you. All of a sudden, the connections and encounters that didn't work out in your life may all of a sudden, you know, it may click and be like, oh, okay, now I get it. And this is why this was here for you, for example, to learn boundaries, or for you to, you know, learn how worthy you are. Oh my God. Okay, I knew that this was going to come in. I just had a really important thought this morning come in. An insight where it was just like, that thought said, he was never on your level, he was never on your level, in your league, sorry, it said he was never in your league, but he made you feel like you weren't worthy of him, which hit me so hard because I felt like, okay, that is totally taking a turn in terms of relationships, in terms of others, and how things kept unfolding in my life for a long time. And so I was just like, wow, that's crazy actually. And I could see it. They took me back to situations where that was actually the case. So the reason I'm bringing this up, because it seems to be relevant for you here, to really sit with this in case something's blocking you here too, to to really tap into that and to see what wants to come up for you here, because that is important. Because you do have, sorry, I didn't even show you the card, you do have Atlantis. Keep the big vision, stay in alignment as you grow. Exactly. What's coming to mind, sorry, I need to have a look at this first, is like the maze that is showing up here, or the circle, and then that portal that is opening. We have a huge portal that's opening, but that one is about soul tribe and soul family that you know from millennia's back, right? So there's definitely that, and they want to come in, but again, you want to be a match to that. You want to be inviting to those energies. Obviously, people and situations will come in regardless when it's the time, but can you hold on to them? Especially, they're bringing me to the topic of twin flames, when you're first so repelled, and then all of a sudden, because you're not in alignment, really, you meet this person, but then it's like taken back apart. Some of you could be reconnecting with someone in March of 2024. That is the case there, where it was exactly that, and you went through the healing, you found out what it was really about. For example, like the sentence I gave you, sometimes sentences like this pop up because they are relevant for us, or something comes up that has been blocking you, and it all of a sudden connects to a feeling, to your heart space, and that's when it's just like, oh my God. And when you really understand it, when you may have known it with your head before, but then when it clicks, they're bringing me the heart energy. Okay, 100%. And where this all of a sudden is making sense, much like they said in the beginning, that something's going to make sense, or may make sense in terms of connections, just like that. And all of a sudden you are a vibrational match, though, because you did the work, and you're no longer like this, you're like this. So something magnetic is happening, and that's what needs to happen here too, today. And in March, reflecting out throughout March, I want to say. Yeah, totally. And because we were talking about star seeds in the on the second day already, star children, this comes with a mission too, so I'm not surprised to keep the big vision here, that's popping up with it. So let's see, Atlantis here, 66. Here we are. No. Eventually, Atlantis' growth got out of hand, and its people became greedy and disrespectful. A series of earthquakes caused the island to sink to the bottom of the ocean, and for millennia, people have been captivated by the legend of the lost civilization. This card is one of huge vision and promises. You have the potential to create great things in the world. I see this like little intro because they wanted me to read it as a warning to, to those of you that are already so powerful, to use your powers wisely. And there will be tests, I want to say, okay? So you have the potential to create great things in the world. However, it comes with a warning to stay in alignment when you grow, to create rather than produce. Oh, yeah, totally. And funny that I mentioned the spiritual path and the spiritual work, because when you're on that, you're no longer on your own schedule. And I remember in the beginning of the channel when people sometimes kept pressing me for more content, or for, doing things differently. And I was just like, dude, I'm no longer like a business entrepreneur. I'm a spiritual entrepreneur. And so that is a whole different ball game, because you're no longer, oh, this is my plan for today. Okay, watch this come in for you, so that it's no longer your plan, and learning to have faith and trust in the process, because it's unfolding to a greater wisdom, which everyone is benefiting from. But it sometimes can be hard to let go of your own ideas of what needs to happen, much like, you know, allowing it how it is, you know, allowing what is, like we had on the first day, and to just roll with it. But this is a process, okay? So okay. Instead, stay true to your mission and inner calling. And your soul inquiry here is with this card. What are you being called to create? And how can you focus on creating rather than producing? And the last one, how can you stay in alignment as you grow? And in terms of connections, this is also true to, you know, go with what is presented to you, because in terms of connecting with others, this is really important. But here also to listen to spiritual guidance, because they really know best, also in terms of connections, because sometimes we do not know and we want to have something that is actually not good for us, and to reflect on that as well, because God's rejection is protection. Okay. Oh, someone's rejection, sorry, is God's protection. Sorry. Okay, but that's what that is. Okay, and I'll leave you with that. If you would like to work with opening up yourself to others and to what is internally going on within yourself, which I feel has a lot to do with you, with a certain wish, with bringing that out within yourself, what is actually important here, heart connection for this day, please follow us over to Patreon. I linked it down below for you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. It's $2, by the way, if you want to join. And yeah, the link is down there. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.